This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Death Mark. In the last episode, we almost got drowned and swirled away down the river of dreams and hopes, but we were able to push the diamond head and escape. But now we run across this crazy old man who apparently has ties to this place, as well as being able to see spiritual energy and abilities or something like that. I don't know. He's a crazy old man. Who believes him? But anyway, we're back in the shelter again, and now that we've got the shelter key, we can go through a couple places we couldn't before. So let's continue on, see what we can find with this new info. And the old man can read these posters now, or what was there. So Banshee stands in front of the dark stains. Let's see here. Luxury is the enemy. Simply is best. That's a real famous one. Back when the war just started. Actually, I'm kind of, well, I was about to say something about how bad the war was, that you'd think that like a country like Japan wouldn't really forgive us, but I mean, there are a lot of people who haven't, but it's been so long ago. But you know, we did drop a nuke on them, so I think other than like testing, I think we're the only country to have used a nuke on another group of people. You know, messed up when you think about that, but the idea of them trying to make a soldier to win isn't really out of the ordinary. You're trying to win like a force against ours and the Chinese like government and stuff like that. Although at the time, I think they had done so much damage to them, it was mainly resistance in China for the most part. But anyway, I don't know why I started talking about that all of a sudden. Suppress your desires until we win. Work harder, harder, not hard enough. Those are the slogans I can see. These are the most famous ones. They're from the middle of the war. I wonder if there's a point to that. Maybe. And I think the door north we haven't gone through because that was locked too, so we'll go that way eventually. But we'll just see if there's any other posters or anything else I can read. Let's see. North was the hidden door. Let's see, there wasn't a door there, no posters. I'm trying to remember if there was a locked door down this way or not. I don't think so. I think I had opened that door. I think. Oh, another poster. Let's see, stairs in front of it. Give birth for the sake of the country. Send forth 100 million fireballs. Is that supposed to be talking about the kamikaze stuff? Stuff like that. Those are pretty passionate. They're from when we were still winning. I mean, how long were they technically winning? I guess maybe they were talking about when during when they were attacking China at the time or something like that. Because after the U.S. of A. entered the picture, it kind of went downhill pretty quickly after that. Because I think at the time, and I think that still might be true today. I mean, someone could fix me on that one. Is I think America still has one of the most powerful navies in the world, for the most part. Because most of the countries don't really have a super strong navy for the most part. Like I said, I could be wrong, but I remember reading that somewhere like a long time ago. But anyway, it used to be, for the longest time, it used to be Britain. You know, during their colonial times. But after a while, that you know, slowed down quite a bit. Although they were able to handle but their navy was strong enough to handle the German lines during World War II for a long time, because they had built quite a bit of a strong defense. But seems to be locked. Okay, let's open it. We got the key. It's a thick iron door. The keel isn't rusted. Open the door. Okay, cool. Let's go inside. The door open. Inside. Oh, we got a whole new section to go through, folks. All right. Cool. Yeah, I think that purposely looks like there's supposed to be an image there at the end there. Just to kind of freaky deaky out, man. You are freaking out, man. I can hear a victory chant coming from the other side of the intersection. Well, they've been chanting the whole time. Oh, a new chant. Oh, well, I guess we got a new thing to do. I shrug and keep moving forward. I assume we got a new thing. I take one step forward and an electric current runs through my body and my muscles seize up. Live or die. Uh-oh. We weren't prepared for a trap. You lay about, what are you doing there? You have time to be looking around, do you? Recite this base slogans at once. Cheer for the final battle in our homeland. Oh, those posters, I bet, are supposed to tell us, like, what? Final battle. Check cheers for the final battle. Crap. That one was still there winning. Was it that one? Call yourself a citizen? Okay, no, that wasn't it. I read the posters, but now I completely forgot what they were. God, my brain's not, my synapses aren't firing properly today. Once more. Oh, it's probably an old man. It's probably something else like, once more, declare your resolve to strike back with air raids. We won't lose even if our country is reduced to ashes. Show your determination. And then that's the one with the fireballs. Oh. Right. You unpatriotic piece of shit. Okay, I keep choosing the wrong option, apparently. Wrong! Wrong-o. Our army has fought bravely from the southern tropics to the northern Arctic, but the tide still hasn't turned in our favor. What do you think? Can we win this crusade? If the kamikaze wind blows? I don't know. That sounds reasonable. Safe. That sounds like something like a crazy soldier during Japanese soldier during World War II would say. You're very pretty promising for a new recruit. Keep a good eye on this squad. Farewell. I have nothing to do with the story. Farewell. No, we survived. Yeah, that kind of sucked. I failed multiple times, but we survived, so, in the end. But yeah, those posters were supposed to... I must have missed a poster, because there was one answer that I didn't. I just assumed was the right answer, but... There are numerous footprints and the bloodstains on the floor. That probably makes... If you don't bring the old man, I assume no one else can read those posters, so obviously it makes you go into the dark in this situation here, but... Are these human footprints, or... No noise is coming from this pipe. I guess that no water is flowing through it. There's no water flowing through? Alright, time to go right. Okay, good. I like when I know that I can kind of, like, fill out the map quicker without going to the open areas. The door is stained with blood. I hope it's not Chris's blood. Upon closer look, it's countless handprints. Okay, it took me a second to kind of read that properly. But the keyhole is perfectly fine. It could open if I had a key. I opened the door with the underground shelter key. But when I turned the knob to go in, the door doesn't open. Oh, what's a farce? The door won't open. I'm sure I unlocked it, though. I turned the key again just to double check. I was right, it's unlocked. What's going on? I tried turning the knob slowly, but it stops moving halfway. It's almost as if someone on the opposite side is pushing against it to keep it closed. It seems the dead are rejecting us. Read all the records. Speak to the woman. I guess we can't go in there yet. All the records in that woman. Are the records referring to the research records? I tried to prompt my old self into answering, but there's no reply. No choice left. I turned to Banshee. Well, let's keep looking. We can come back here later. There could be something we still need to do. We need to talk to the woman. I wonder if I have to go find that. Because wasn't there like a headless corpse around somewhere? And I do have the woman's head, but we'll keep looking around. Or there's another corpse there. Maybe that'll... Because I feel like this is a separate area almost, but... Anyway. Something's written on the wall in blood. It says Eisen, I assume. Human bones. It looks like the person was crushed to death. Yeesh. It's a thick iron door. The keyhole isn't rusted. I could open it if I had the key. Just open the damn door, dude. We can't get to this point without the key. Sorry, I just... Oh, there's the body we need to check. It's the operating room in the southern section. But on this table is... How about that? Dead body. Want to poke it? A headless corpse is lying there. Now let's check everything before we check the obvious. A headless corpse. Going by what remains of his clothing, it's likely a woman. It's a rusted filing cabinet. It's a well-built metal cabinet. Whatever's inside should be intact. The door is locked. Great. We don't have any clue about the door. Oops. Let's check that again. Or we need a chainsaw, apparently. Oh, I never read that. Did I read the rusty head? Key item. A head retrieved from a box full of Buddha and human heads. It's dry like a mummy. The hair seems to be a woman's. Oh, I did read that. Never mind. Did I read the army rusted sword? An army sword recovered in a disposal vat, abandoned in the room that fills with water, has caused the entire blade to rust. Command / range short. It's got infinite uses. I pulled the rusted army sword out of my belt. But what do I... Okay, I can't. I was thinking about prying it open or something like that. I guess I don't really have anything for that. I assume those are going to be for the combat against the thing. Okay, well, we'll check back to that later when we get a key or something obvious to... Alright, got some drill noises. Cool. It's missing not only its head, but also all of its limbs. What kind of torture was this? Okay, let's check that out. Oh, there it is. I was about to say, there's got to be something to check it. A headless corpse is lying on the top of the operating table. The head I picked up earlier might fit on this corpse's neck. Should I try attaching the head? Yes. I try attaching the human head. The human head fits the severed neck perfectly. The world suddenly distorts. Uh-oh. A horrific scene appears before my eyes. I'm not really into, was it a snuff film? So this is on an operating table. Some kind of experiment is being performed on her. Looks like they tried to graft multiple arms on her or something like that. I must be seeing the past. Ugh, what an asshole. What a freaky deaky man. The sound triggers a change of vision, or views. Men in lab coats holding surgical tools, but they don't look like they're alive. The ghosts of the researchers seem to be stuck forever in this nightmare of the past. I can hear the men whisper from my left side. Hey, she's awake. But don't worry, she'll be dead soon anyway. True enough. Then something else interrupts. This time it's a cold whisper from my right. You can hear me, can't you? Don't be afraid. Soon. The voice on my right cuts off and I can hear the men in lab coats again. Uh-oh. Live or die? What? I guess because I'm in this woman's vision or something like that. Hey woman, which of these tools do you want us to use to cut your neck? This is for you, so we'll let you decide. I guess we had to choose however it was actually done. None of the, well, technically the saber or the scalpel will be the most prominent answer, but... Good answer, you're pretty smart. Unfortunately, you'll soon be saying goodbye to that clever head of yours. It's valuable material, we'll cut it off nicely. Safe. Yeah, technically I'd want a scalpel or a saber, because at least it'd be clean, but... Shut up, you're just like a pig. This is why I hate having women. Be patient, we found a clue. Kind of raging clue over here. Not yet, wait. Now, give you power. What? The whisper from my right falls silent. Yeah, I never dreamed breaking from our usual method would go so well. Hey, pig, do you understand? Do you know the correct combination of head and body for the Heavenly Buddha? What is up with that question? That's random. Okay. I thought it was like... I remember seeing that somewhere. Was it male head and male body? I could be wrong. Stupid woman. Just kill her already. Okay, I was wrong. Maybe it was male head and female body, maybe? I remember reading that somewhere, but... maybe it was in those records. I'll have to check it again. Game over. But you can't like look at the info while doing that, can you? Oh, it just takes it back. I thought I remember reading that somewhere. Chisel, same family, severed head. So I guess it would be female body, head and female. Oh, there it is, male body and female head. Okay, I thought I saw that somewhere, but I wasn't sure. I don't remember if it takes us before or after we checked everything. I'm just gonna check everything and just speed through it real quick just to make sure that I actually. Okay. Yep. Yep. We got a chisel. Gonna get chiseled in the face. Gonna get chiseled in my brain. Chisel. Although I probably should have read the rest of the records in case if they have another question. But I don't know why that. I don't know why that's the right answer or whatever. Precisely. That's why we need your head. Gladly offer it up for the sake of our beloved country. See? But the ends justify the means. It's not the same way too. You know the messed up thing about the German, like, well, okay, I shouldn't say German because that's, you know, the German people. That's different from today than it was back in the past. The Nazi, you know, idea of this, of like all the crazy medical crap they did during the war to like. The messed up thing about that is that it actually led to a lot of prominent medical techniques because they did what they did. And if you look it up, it's pretty messed up. They basically took all the slaves that or all the people they captured, like a lot of the Jewish people they captured, and they just did horrible experiments on them. It's pretty fucked up, you know. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about like going around that. But unfortunately, a lot of things they did to do that caused a lot of medical like knowledge or records to come out of it because of it, and it advanced it, which like I said, it's hard to like. You hate to think that happened. You'd like to think that nothing came of it because there's like, no, that was cruel and unusual. But anyway, let's get back to the game. I'm sorry I'm talking about that. That's what happens when you're a history nerd. The problem is the soul freshness, regardless of refrigeration. It's all up to the quality of the cut. Though there are only so many available methods, this is all the equipment we have. Then to the freezer. The voices on the left cut out. But yeah, what are they doing? I mean, it looks like they're grafting like multiple like wooden arms or something to her. Like, how would that even work? It looks like they cut off her other arm because I don't even see anything there. So, and the way they tied her up is weird. It reminds me of those like Japanese rope bondage things or whatever. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's supposed to be tying her down, but a determined voice echoes in my right ear. Hate this world, tear it to pieces. The power to do that, I'll give it all to you in this place where you hear me now. Hate them, destroy them, understand? Okay, I wonder, yeah, 1, 2, or 3, I wonder. Safe. We didn't really have a choice there now, did we? Good. Destroy them. When I return to my senses, I'm standing beside the operating table. Just then, something slides out of my hand slides out of the hand of the corpse on the table. That small key. Now we can probably open that door now. Or wait, no, we could already open the door. Maybe that's something we need. What I just saw. No, more importantly, the voice that keeps speaking from my right side. What was that? Basically, like, it was me. You don't look so great there. Did you see something by chance? Yeah, actually. I explained to Banshee what I just saw. Horrible tragedy happened here in the past. It's possible that whatever triggered it might have been whoever the voice belonged to. Interesting. Can't say I'm surprised. So what that happened here. So what's that have to do with our marks? Well, I'm not sure about that part, but Banshee's right. This isn't helping us accomplish our goal. We need to search for whatever gave birth to the spirit. Let's keep looking. That small key I found just might belong to the cabinet here. Oh, or the cabinet. I turn my attention to the mark on my wrist. It isn't coming yet. Glance over at Banshee. They don't seem to be acting differently at all. Death should be slowly closing in on us, but it seems we still have some time. What's important right now is making sure we survive. New info is added to the spirit file. Mysterious head human experiments. Other. Ugh. Experiments. Whoops. Small key. A key held by the headless corpse in lab number 3. It's half the size of the underground shelter key. I bet I have to go back and get a new head now, I bet. For something later, but who knows. Cannon Soldier. The box in warehouse number 1. We find a pile of heads in a large iron box. They're mostly statues, but buried amongst them is a human head. It's been mummified, but appears to be female. So this is where it went. Bring it back to its owner. There I go, unconsciously speaking again. Which one am I bringing with me? All the heads are pretty heavy, so I could probably only take one. Mysterious human experiments. My vision blurs when I return the head to the body on the table. Is the corpse's ghost showing me the past, or is it the curse? The man in the lab coat has to be a ghost of a researcher here. The two ghosts are stuck in an unending nightmare. They cut off the woman's head with a chisel, then tried to attach it to the Aksys statue. That's obscene. Hatred overwhelms me. Just then, I hear the operating table woman's voice on my right. Hate, 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 hate. Hate the entire world and tear it to pieces. Pour all my strength into this place where I hear the voice. Hate, kill. It sounds like a curse of some kind. And what's the voice she's mentioned? Was that voice what made the Cannon Soldier move? The birth of the Cannon Soldier. The woman's head, having gained a special power, was put on the Aksys statue. The Cannon Soldier awoke, either a curse or a grudge triggering its birth. It must be a spiritual being of some kind. That means I need an object with a spiritual power. The Kagura Suzu bell we found is used by the priestess, so then who would be best to bring as my partner? I'm still not sure. Yeah, it's hard to say. Probably the old man or a daemon because of their spiritual power. But anyway, let's open up this. Let's use the small key on that. I open the door using the small key. Inside is an old gun and some research. A gun? Some research records. Suddenly, berserk. Severe damage. Suture chanting. Complete insanity. Only those who have made themselves deaf manage. Remain sane. Half spiritualized, like disposal vat. Need. Sacred object. Attack. Destroy human head. The heart of all this. Need to destroy human head. I wonder what I'm supposed to destroy. That's all it says. Got gun with blanks. Research record number 3. This is basically telling me what I need to fight the thing, I assume. Gun with blanks. A gun that requires gunpowder. It's allowed to frighten animals away from crops. Use earplugs while firing it or you won't be able to hear anything for a while. Command shoot, range long. And then that one just says repeats that, so. I mean, I could be wrong, it could be. But no, it said something about spiritual power, so yeah, I probably have to bring the old man with me, but could be wrong. The door won't open. But don't I have... Put my hand on the knob again and turn it. When I do, it turns smoothly with no resistance. Inside the room, whoa! Well, are a number of Buddha statues. Hey, Buddha! They're all missing their heads. It seems this is where they stored all the various statues they gathered through theft or donation. This is the statue storage room. There's some angry feelings here. One with the handprints on the door. Oh, it's gotta be the source that gave birth to the spirit. ... I brace myself for input for the other me. It doesn't seem like that's happening. Does that mean I should already know? I don't know. Depends how tired I am. It's a statue that looks like a divine general. It has armor from the Tang Dynasty. It's a statue with its head cut off. It looks like it held a weapon in its left hand. It looked like it did. It's a statue that looks like the Vijayvarja or something. It's missing one of its arms as well as its head. Whoa. Well, that was important. It has blood coming out of it. Or hair. Oh. Huh. I'm so tired. I'm just seeing things. It's a Vajravana statue. It's missing its head. It's a statue with its head cut off. It seems to be holding some kind of Buddhist ritual implement. might be the one we need to take care of. It's a statue with its head cut off. It's laying pitifully on the floor. It's a statue head that seems to be the Divine General's head has been severed. I search all the statues. Every statue here has a male body. Oh, but we need the female head, right? Suddenly there's a sound of movement from within the box. I assume it was locked if I didn't check all those. It's a big iron box. It's coated with a thin layer of dust, but it seems to be in a decent enough shape. I managed to open up the box with circles and dots. Sheets of white paper are inside. They seem to be a multitude of talismans. Was something sealed here? Banshee peers into the box beside me. What about it? Find anything? Well... My voice sounds distant. The cause of the curse, which birthed the spirit, there's nothing like that here. No, there's nothing here. Ridiculous! Ridiculous! And what are you holding there? Banshee's right. It's not true. It's not true that there's nothing inside. There is one thing. I never would have expected something like this. Something that doesn't belong here. One of these things is not like the other. Box sealed by talismans as enshrined. Hello. Okay. A Western-style cushion. Banshee sighs, disappointed. Well, that's a bummer. No way a thing like that gave birth to a spirit. True. But the state of this room and the voices, something important was definitely sealed up in this place at one point. Yet there's nothing here. Even if it was added to the spirit file, the Buddha statue in the warehouse number 2. I guess we have one more place to check. Then the thing we're searching for, where the hell did it go? A long silence falls between us. Is it then that a now familiar pain flares up? The mark. Mark in scarlet. It immediately is dyed a deep crimson. Dawn. Death is only a few minutes away. Whoa, that was fast. Ugh. What's going on? Is death closing in on us all of a sudden? No, it's... That's not good. The fifth spirit. Ah, I don't even think we're ready for you yet. Run! Ah, nuts. A low sutra chant hum trembles the air. It feels like my whole body is numb. It may be because of that hum. Uh-oh. Battle? Uh-oh. I wasn't even ready for this. No! Oh, I didn't know you could actually choose which order they go in. That's kind of interesting. Huh, anyway. Well, if, like everything, we need to have a, Oh, but I don't even have earplugs, too. I wonder if I wasn't supposed to go in that room yet. Well... Oh, you can't really do anything either. And that's just gonna... Oh, but that makes a lot... Well, but that'll dull us, too. Or maybe I'm supposed to... Oh, let's see, that one's... Atterdag loses consciousness. Fire Atterdag shoots the gun with blanks. I grab the gun, but I can't control my hand. It turns the gun towards my head and fires. The blank explodes. My consciousness fades. There's a strong ringing in my ears, and it's preventing me from hearing the sutra chant. Banshee is clutching their head like they can't hear anything either. The numbness has faded. Banshee shakes the Kagura Suzu bell. Nothing happens. The Kagura Suzu bell flies into the air. I get the feeling they were not using it right. Cannon shoulder yells, making my heart clench. Atterdag was injured. Banshee was injured. Okay, that was kind of funny. It's like Banshee's little like yelp or whatever it is. I don't even know what I feel like I wasn't even prepared for this fight. Or I didn't have the right. Let's see. What's the range on those again? I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. Palm pistol. Wait, last time he did the. He did that thing to my head. Can I now shoot it because I can't hear the suture anymore? Maybe? Shoots the palm of his hand. Cannon soldier is wounded. The spirit fades, it becomes intangible. I think I did it out of order. I think I was supposed to, like, not use the, Cannon soldier yells, making my heart clench. Banshee was injured. Atterdeck was injured. Looks like he's coming closer. It looks like it's not looking good for the party. Will we be able to fight the boss so soon, or are we gonna be I don't know, digging our own graves or being marched to hell? Find out next time in the next episode of Deathmark. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.